What is up, guys? How's it going today? My name is Syratube, and welcome back to another flipping and money-making live stream coming at you live on this lovely Friday evening. So hopefully you guys are enjoying your Friday. Maybe you got off work this week, or maybe you took some vacation this week and it's your weekend regardless. It's always up for question whether people are on break or they're working, but regardless, everyone should be on the weekend now, unless some people that work in retail, which sometimes have to work on the weekends. But anyway, guys, hopefully you are excited today. We are going to be flipping with 329 million GP today, trying to get that up and extend that cash stack. Maybe we can make a few mil on this live stream. I don't really know how long I'm going to be streaming for, to be quite honest. And honestly, we're just going to go. We're going to have some fun and, you know, kick back and do our normal live stream as we usually do. Anyway, guys, let's get into it today. Let's get some flips done, and hopefully we can make some good GP. I think World is in here already, so welcome, World. I know you found me in game, so let's go ahead and get our first flips going here. Let's do the dragon darts first. I think I flip these literally every single live stream, and it's funny I say that today because that's literally exactly what I did last live stream. Give me 1 second here while I do something on Discord really fast, and then we'll get back into the flipping, man. Alright, let's check this margin here. Not really a great margin on the dragon darts, but I will say the dragon darts are really, really cheap right now, so I don't really know what is going on with that. And guys, if you could just let me know if you can hear the music in the background and everything like that, if the audio sounds good. I know I ask that on almost every stream, but it's just because my audio settings get messed up all the time for some reason. So just let me know if it sounds good, and yeah, I'll definitely accommodate to what sounds best. Anyway, let's keep flipping. Pro Fuji says, "Hey man, what is up, Pro Fuji? Good to see you, dude." And it's okay, World. We'll just work with 329 mil today, man. It's not a big deal. We'll just see how much we can make with this. But thank you. I do appreciate the loan and the offer for that. It really means a lot to me, so thanks. Let's go ahead and do the Mahogany planks up next, guys. Now, the reason I want to flip the Mahogany planks today is because Jagex recently said they might add a construction update and add a new construction minigame. So I'm pretty sure they called it like Mahogany Houses or something. And because of that, the Mahogany planks have been quite volatile in price recently. They've gone on a crazy price hike as of lately, just because of all the update hype. So we definitely want to cash in on that if we can, and we'll definitely be trying to do that today. So we'll see if we can have any luck with those. And currently, I think we're seeing about a 14 GP margin on them, so it's actually not too bad at all. Now, we'll also do the Mahogany logs as well. We might as well do the logs because obviously, you use the logs to make the planks, so both of them should be pretty volatile and pretty good for us to flip. Also, we're going to hop into the toxic blowpipes after this as well. Now, this is not a great margin on the Mahogany logs, and they're getting pretty expensive. I'm going to try and flip them anyway, but we'll see what actually happens. Pro Fuji, thank you for letting me know that the music is good as well. Welcome, everybody. Hopefully you are having a great Friday. I know I am, dude. Work this week was freaking stressful, and the days were super long. I worked a couple extra hours this week, so hopefully my company will give me a little bonus at the end of the year. We'll have to see. We got to make some in real life GP and then some in-game GP as well. So that's what we're doing here today on this lovely Friday evening. Now, we've got the Sharks on a 3 GP margin. I guess that's pretty much barely worth it. I don't think I would flip Sharks for a 2 GP margin, but if it's a 3 GP margin, I think I'd go ahead and grab one. World of RS coming in with a great comment. He's saying, oh my, whoa, really good margin on these toxic blowpipes right now. Let me just try to hit this real quick before we go ahead and read the comment. We've got that listed there. Anyway, World of RS is saying, what was your reaction when you heard about the guy who gave away T-bows today and a member from the Discord managed to get one? It was pretty freaking wild, dude. I was like shocked that someone that we knew actually won one of the twisted bows. I was like, no freaking way. But he actually did win it, so congratulations congratulations to him for winning the T-Bow. Just to make it clear, I did not give away a T-Bow. This was on another live stream. It's a pretty popular live stream, so it was crazy. I cannot believe that guy had literally, how many T-Bows did he have? Like, he had at least 12. I think he gave away 12 today. He must have, I think he had 28 in his inventory at one point, which was freaking insane. So that just goes to show you the different wealth levels of old school RuneScape, right? Queen Saraha popping in. He says, let's go, baby. What is up, Saraha? Good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Just by the way, guys, shout out to Saraha. He has his own YouTube channel where he uploads flipping content and strategies as well. So check him out if you are interested. He makes some really, really great content, and his channel is absolutely blowing up recently. So definitely check that out if you are interested, and drop a sub, of course, if you enjoy his content. But thanks for stopping by today, man. Really do appreciate it. We're going to go ahead and keep flipping some items here today. We are working with 329 mil. That is what we started with today. So we're going to see how much we can just make just casually flipping back and forth on the Grand Exchange. Hopefully some more people will pop in here as the stream goes on, and we can have a nice, awesome kick. Well, let's see. I guess you would kick back, relax, and make some flips. I guess that's a good way to put it. And as long as the audio is still good, guys, just let me know on that. I did adjust some of the levels after I think Profuji mentioned it, so hopefully it still sounds good. Let me know if it does. And hopefully my voice comes in loud enough as well. Wow, margins are actually pretty strong right now. We are coming up on prime time. This actually is prime time, and it is a Friday, so I do expect a lot of people to be playing, and I think items should be trading back and forth pretty quickly. Now, we're going to go ahead and do the Amulet of Fury next. Now, the Amulet of Fury, one of my bread and butter flips, as I like to call it. Just do all your bread and butter flips. The Dragon Darts are not a bread and butter flip of mine, but I do like flipping them as well. So, wow, really solid margin on the Furies right now. We're going to go ahead and flip a few of these. We'll get 7 of them listed and ready to buy on the Grand Exchange. Welcome, everybody. Hopefully, everyone is doing great today. I know I am, and you can't really complain too much about a Friday, right? So we're off work for a couple days, and we got to be excited about that. I challenge you to flip enough free-to-play items to buy a bond in one video if you haven't done it already. Profuji, that's actually a great idea, man. Thanks for actually suggesting that. I really like that idea. If you don't mind, though, if you could throw it in my Discord's suggestion section so I can remember what it is, because I don't want to forget about the idea. But it's a really great idea. By the way, guys, if you are not with us on Discord, please feel free to join us on there. There is a link in the description below. It's a great place to learn how to flip with any amount of cash. We've got a ton of members in there who are willing to help, and they just really love to help you out and teach you how to flip, because that's what the Discord group is all about. So check that out if you are interested as well. But we can definitely do that idea, Profuji. It won't be easy, though. I gotta say, that is not going to be an easy video. So we're gonna see if we can actually do that in one video. It's probably, that would take me, I would have to guess. It depends how much money I was using to actually get there. If I used a realistic stack, like for a free-to-play player, then it would take a very long time. But regardless, if I could use my whole stack, we might be able to get there. My whole stack in all 8 slots, we could probably get a bond in one video with a free-to-play restriction. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and sell these mahogany planks. I don't know why Flipping Utilities is telling me that they are going for what was it, like 373, because that's just not correct. They're actually going for 423, so we're going to go turn around and sell those. Now, I don't actually think that the mahogany logs are in too expensive of a spot yet. I still think they are worth investing in at this point, but it is towards the hype end of the investment. We have seen mahogany logs near this price in the past, so that's what makes me comfortable saying, hey, it's probably still a reasonable investment to make. And on top of that, I mean, if these got up to like 500 GP, then that would be a little bit questionable. But for now, we'll just go and try to get those off. And we don't want to make any investments because I already have too many investments going right now, and I don't want to waste any more GP on investments and locking up my capital. Now, we'll sell these Bandos God Swords for 11,828,995 each, which is about, what was that, 2 or 3k under its original margin, just to try to get the item off a little bit quicker. I usually tend to do that on my PVM items. Anytime I'm flipping something that is PVM related, I tend to take a 1 to 2k right off the top, just to make the flip go a little bit faster. By the way, guys, if you are enjoying the stream, be sure to drop a like. It really does help me out a lot, so I'd appreciate it if you did. And if this flipping content is helping you out, feel free to ask some questions, especially if you are not exactly sure how flipping works and you want to get more into it so you can make a lot more GP in-game. I'm here to answer all of your guys' questions. That is what these live streams are about, so feel free to ask me anything. I'll give you the best guidance I can, to be quite honest. Sometimes I think people really enjoy the feedback that I give on certain situations where people are flipping with a certain amount of GP, or they're not exactly sure what to flip with their amount of cash, and we can definitely help you out with that here. I flipped almost every cash stack from 1 mil to 1 bill, so I have a pretty good insight on what you should be flipping with any amount of GP. World of RS asking a great question. If you guys do remember, a while back, we did have this is a while back, we did have a stream where we ended up, I dressed up in a suit with a party hat on, and we're going to do more of that stuff soon, more of like the fun stuff. I actually just ordered a new webcam that's going to come in. I lost my last webcam, so it feels bad, man, but yes, we're going to do more fun streams like that, so hopefully you guys are looking forward to it. But I did wear a full suit and a tie, and we had the party hat on, which was pretty fun to do, honestly. And I want to do stuff like that again, because it really was a good time. Also, probably do some like drinking streams or something like that, where we'll do some challenge, and every time I lose, I have to take a drink. Something like that, I think, would be a lot of fun. But of course, let me know if that sounds fun to you guys. ProFuji says he's in the Discord. Glad to hear it, man. I probably know you in the Discord group. There's just so many people in there at this point that it is so hard to keep track of people coming in and out. So I do appreciate your loyalty to the Discord group. Really means a lot. You looked like the mafia boss of flipping, says World of RS. I mean, I think I have a long way to go before I'm the mafia boss of flipping. Some in real life muscles would help a lot with that, dude. Vinny420 stopping by. Thank you for tuning in, man. Hopefully you are enjoying the stream. And he's saying, what is the best item to flip when you only have 5 million GP? That is a great question. Thank you for asking. Now, if I had 5 million GP, I would do this flip right here. And that is going to be the Blood Runes. Blood Runes are a really great item to flip with 5 million GP. And I would say either Blood Runes or Zolver Scales are the absolute best item to flip out of all the items I could pick for a 5 mil GP cash stack. If you're looking for more items, though, more things that you should flip with 5 million GP, then we can definitely give you some more items. But anything like Oak Planks, Blood Runes, Zolver Scales, Monkfish, Sharks, Mana Razor up there too. I say a lot of the same items over and over again on all the streams, but they're all really, really solid items for you guys to try out if you are flipping with a 5 million GP cash deck. So hopefully that helps you out, Vinny, and try them out for me and let me know how it goes. Again, the Oak Planks, they're a really good flip. I'm going to go ahead and try a few of these. We do have 85 mil still in our inventory, so we want to make sure we're deploying all of our cash properly. So we'll try to get rid of that in a couple of minutes here. And all of these Blood Runes have bought. Blood Runes are such a fast flip. It's actually insane. We'll go ahead and turn around, sell these for 400 GP as well. And look how fast that went, dude. I mean, if there's not a better advertisement for the Blood Runes right there, Vinny, I don't know what else is. You saw how fast that went. That is absolutely insane. So definitely try that out and try to see if you can get a 4 GP margin on the Blood Runes. 3 GP margin on the Blood Runes is good enough to flip, but a 4 GP margin would be pretty nice. Let's go ahead and try to find some more items for us to explore. We can do the Brimstone rings. Now, the Brimstone rings have recently gone on a huge price dip. It does look like they did find a bottom, though. They did rebound from, I think it was like well, I have at 3.25, I think is where they started going back up. Don't quote me on that, but there is a rebound going on the Brimstone rings right now. So we'll try to take advantage of it as best as we can. That was really fast that we got that Brimstone ring. So that's not a great sign, but it's not really a bad sign at the same time. Am I lagging? Why can't I? Oh. Okay. I forgot to collect the money there. We'll go ahead and list a few more, though. Pump up the margin on that just a little bit. And I only had 6 listed before, which was a mistake. So we're going to go ahead and list the limit, which is 8 every 4 hours. And since we did margin check 1 as well, then we cannot get that full 8 limit due to the margin check. So we'll go 1 underneath the supply of that. We'll also get the, what is this, the Armadillo Godsword? Yeah, selling for about a 19k margin. Very nice on that as well. TST Anthony says, have you tried flipping the Ring of Stone? I managed to buy a good few around 925k each and sell them for 1.2 mil each. That is a great flip, man. How long did that take, Anthony? I'm assuming that was maybe like a flip you did overnight or a flip you did over like a 12-hour span. But let me know how long that actually took, because that does sound like a pretty good flip to do, and I'll check the item out myself. Probably not on stream today, but maybe after the stream at some point. It's one of those items where I feel it's going to take a little bit longer to flip something like that for that margin. So I don't want to do it on stream because it's just going to take a little bit too long. Looks like everything is moving right now, so we can't really complain too much about the margins. Always got to appreciate the Friday margins. Anyway, guys, I hope you are enjoying the stream today. Leave a like if you are. It really does help me out a lot. Subscribe if you want more content like this. I'm always bringing flipping content and flipping live streams to the channel for you guys to enjoy. So hopefully you do enjoy it. And on top of it all, you can join us on Discord if you so choose. There's a link in the description below. We talk about flipping and money-making strategies in the Discord, and we just love to teach people how to flip in there. So maybe if you're new to flipping, you're not sure exactly where to start, then that would be a great place to start out. We're already up to 363k, 16 minutes into the live stream, guys. The profits right now are absolutely insane, so we're just going to keep it up here and keep rolling. Let's try the Carol's Leather Top now. The Carol's Leather Top is an item I love to flip overnight, and that is with my full cash stack as well. I think it's such an excellent item to try because the price fluctuations are not that significant, but you can still get like 50 to 75k margins overnight, and that's easily, like, you're gonna get that every night. Sometimes you can get upwards of 100k, and when you get that, it's honestly really special. Best part about it is you can buy 15 every 4 hours, which is crazy. We also got those Archer's Rings off as well. 59k total profit on those. Nothing crazy, but a 10k margin on the Archer's Rings I find to be quite good. So anytime I see a Archer's Ring going for about a 10k margin, I do flip it. Some people won't, but I think it's totally fine. Anywhere over 10k is perfect. 150 million GP. What should we do with it? We could do like something easy like magic logs or something, but I feel like since the Toxic Blowpipe was advertising a pretty good margin, let's try and do the Serpentine Helm as well. Okay, decent margin on the Serp Helm, about like 20k or so, 25k. We'll get a few of those going here. We'll do 7 of them since the limit is 8 every 4 hours, and again, we did lose 1 limit to the margin check. TST Anthony is saying, the first lot I flipped I did in over 2 hours. They don't seem to trade very often. But then he's saying that the second lot that he did overnight was, he got around 6 of them for around a 6-hour period, excuse me. You have a feeling you got very lucky. You probably did, to be quite honest. Those cosmetic items, they do have good margins on them, but they can fluctuate a lot, and that could be in the downward direction as well. So I'm surprised the Ring of Stone went under 1 mil, but hey, you capitalized on it and you made some bank, so congrats to you, man. 192 mil still. We're going to go ahead and do the Dragon Warhammer next. Now, this is not a flip I recommend for the average flipper. If you are flipping the Dragon Warhammer, make sure you have, first of all, at least 200 mil, I would say. And second of all, you've got some good flipping experience as well, because this item here is quite... I don't know, it's hard to explain, but the margins don't hold super well, and the margins fluctuate a lot and very quickly. So I would not be surprised if we buy a few of these, we turn around and we lose maybe 100, 200K on them just because of the fluctuations alone, but we'll try to walk away with some profit today. Welcome everybody, we've got 16 people in here today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hopefully you are enjoying the stream. Drop a like if you are, really means a lot to me, and it shows me you're enjoying the content. We got to check these Furies again because they're just not really selling off like we wanted them to. We did buy them for 2.2 mil flat, so we do have a little bit of wiggle room on where we want to get the sell price in. Now, see, we've got all of the Dragon Warhammers already, so I'm going to turn around and try to sell these really quickly, just because I don't really want to hold on to them for too long. Like I said previously, the margins on these fluctuate very fast, and I want to make sure we can get them off and still make a profit. Alien Baby FTW says, are malls good because they are used for PKing? I assume you mean, are they a good flip? Now, when you're thinking of if a flip is good or not, it's really from your own perspective, right? Because everyone has a different amount of GP to flip with, so where a 1K margin might be good for someone, it might not be good for someone who has, another person who has like a billion GP, right? Because they can flip bigger items that have bigger margins. Personally, I don't love granite moles as a flip. They are traded very, very often, which kind of makes the margin quite small, and considering that I think they're only a 40-hour... I think that you can buy 40 of them every 4 hours, I believe. It makes it not too profitable of an item, but they do trade pretty fast, so you can usually get like sometimes 1K on the malls, and you might be able to walk away with a 40K flip every once in a while, but in my experience, they're not very good. We're already almost up to the 900K mark, and we're 20 minutes in, guys. We're absolutely slaying it on the Grand Exchange today. So let's go ahead and do some more flipping here. We can try looking at the Diamond Dragon Bolts E next. Now, this is one of my personal favorites, especially in the high volume category. Also, we do need to keep an eye on these sharks because they have been sitting for a little bit. I did notice that the Brimstone rings as well have not been moving for a while, so we're going to do a little bit of a check on those, and maybe we'll cut back on that flip and just try to sell them. It's actually a good sign that they did stop buying, though. Usually when an item stops buying at its low price, it means it did go up in price, or it's around its original margin, so can't really complain too much about that. Alien Baby says, that makes sense, thank you. No problem, dude. Hopefully that helped you out a little bit. But if you do want some better items or suggestions for other items, just let me know. I don't know how much GP you're working with, but I can be sure to help you out and point you in the right direction if you need it. Those Brimstone rings are selling, so that's a really good sign for us. TST is saying, have you ever tried the Dragon Throwing Axes? They seem decent for a high quantity flip, overnight more so. I agree, because the Dragon Throwing Axes, they buy really slowly, and when you turn around to sell them, they also take a while to sell. So they're better of like an overnight item for sure, but I do recommend trying to flip the Dragon Knives instead of the Dragon Throwing Axes, and the reason I say that is because while the axes are a little more stable, the knives can make you like triple the profit. So I tend to do the knives more just because they are used in PKing much more often than the throwing axes are. So that's just my opinion, though. I'm sure everyone has had different results as well, so definitely let me know if you did. Or if you have a good flip on those that you have saved, you can post it in our Discord group as well. There is a link in the description below for that. If you are interested in joining, we'd love to have you. Now, these Carol's leather tops are not buying right off the bat. We're going to bump up the margin a little bit on those. I just want to make sure we are competitive with our price listings. I haven't really been paying attention to the blowpipes too much, but we did sell 4 of them, so I'm not that hesitant to let them sit for a while, just because they probably will sell. We do have 44 mil sitting idly, though, so we need to make sure that we're still moving through some items here. So let's go ahead and get these Serpentine Helms buying up again. We do want to bump up the margin on that. Looks like we might have gotten undercut on those, or overcut, whatever you call it. I don't know. Whatever you guys want to use it. Mage Mize stopping by. He says, wow, not a PVM stream. Yuck, with a clown face. What is up, Mage Mize? Good to see you, man. The reason that I haven't done any PVM live streams since the last one, and this is the honest truth, is because I ordered a webcam, and I want to do the future PVM streams with a webcam on. I think it'd be a lot more enjoyable, be more personal, and people might stay around longer that way. And I think it would be a lot more fun, especially if we got a good drop as well. So next PVM live stream is going to have a webcam. The webcam is arriving sometime next week. I'm not exactly sure when, to be honest. It's taking a lot longer to get here than I would have hoped. Now we do have one Dragon Warhammer. We're just going to knock down the margin a little bit on that as well, just to make sure we can get it off and move into some other items. Mage Mize says he is slaying the Kraken boss. It is the most boring task ever. Well, honestly, like, at least Kraken is, like, not that intensive, so you don't have to pay too much attention when you are fighting the Kraken. So that's, I mean, there's always a plus to everything, right? Now we're going to turn around and sell these toxic blowpipes for a little bit cheaper. We did get in pretty cheap on these, so we can be pretty flexible with the margin. We're going to knock the last three down about 10k or so and see if we can get any more luck on them. Oak planks we might have to compete with as well. We'll get 8k more of those buying. Relaxing with me stopping by again. He says, what do you think about flipping the Cross? Honestly, the crossbow, I think, is an amazing flip. Some people don't agree with me on that, but it's one of my personal, like, as far as PVM items go, like mid-level PVM items, the crossbow is one of the best in my experience. The reason is because the crossbow fluctuates a lot around every update, because people keep expecting them to be used in rev caves, and then, well, they are used in rev caves primarily, but then, you know, Jagex is like, we're going to get rid of the rev caves, and then they crash, and then they're like, wait, no, we're not, and then they go back up. It's kind of a whirlwind of an item. It's not an item I would personally invest in. It's a little bit too risky as far as that goes, but actively flipping it, I do really like the crossbow. We're going to cut back on these Serpentine Helms. We did have a few offers flying back and forth, but I want to make sure we get rid of them here. Looks like they're going for 4,266,000. We'll sell them for 4.26, 4,995. Hopefully we can get that off. Relaxing with me says, I keep losing money on them. Should I leave my flips on them overnight? I don't know if you have them already and you're trying to sell them overnight, or what your specific situation is, but I'm not really sure. Should you flip them overnight? You could put a listing in for like a pretty cheap price and try to scalp a few overnight and turn around and sell them in the morning. I think currently the crossbow is actually dipping a lot in price. Earlier I did a check on them and I think they were flipping for like 7.9 mil, I think was what they were going for, and they're just going down a lot. So the best way to do it is to put a really cheap listing in and hope you pick up a few cheap ones overnight. Honestly, we're already up to the 1.1 mil mark. That was really quick. We're only, 28 minutes into the stream, so that is really nice. Let's go ahead and get some more items going here. I was going to do the Nightmare Staff, but I think that's just a little bit too risky. We'll try the Abyssal Bludgeon, but this is also a relatively risky item to try and do. It's not the most risky, but the margins are quite competitive, so we'll see if we can get any money on it. It looks like the margin on them right now is actually pretty good, so we'll try and get a few of those buying back and forth here, and to see if we have any luck with it. We'll also do the Bandos chestplate at the same time. I think will be a good one to do. If the chestplate works, we'll follow it up with the Tassets as well. Oh, Relaxing With Me says, I have them and they don't sell. The best way to go about that is just put, oh wait, I think I messed that up. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Just put in an offer that's pretty high overnight over what you actually bought them for, and hopefully they will sell overnight. Now, there is a risk to doing this as well, right? Because if they don't sell overnight and they're cheaper in the morning, then it's going to be a bigger loss than you intended. So sometimes what I do to actually counteract this is I'll sell half of them and then right away, just to cover for some, like, take a less of a loss than I would have otherwise. But I'll hold the rest, and hopefully they will sell overnight, because then that way you're both taking less of a loss in a bad situation, or you might still get some profit if it's a good situation. So anyway, hopefully that makes sense. I do that a lot, where I sell half of an item, and it's a good way to, like, they call it like hedging, right? Because if, you know, it works on everything, right? If you're losing money on an item, if you're making money on an item, that is the best way to kind of manage that risk. If that didn't make sense, let me know, and I can try to explain it a little bit better, because it probably wasn't the best explanation you could think of. So let's go ahead. We're gonna try to sell these oak planks for 575. RuneLite is telling me they actually sell for 578, so hopefully that will sell, although the margin originally was a little bit smaller than that. These Carol's leather tops are not buying as well, and it's a pretty quick item, so we need to make sure we're actually still staying competitive on this listing. We'll knock the margin up about 10k or so on those. See what we can do there. We did get one bludgeon, so we're going to turn around and sell this, try to, like, secure that margin, and we'll go from there. Should be good. Carol's leather tops, not really moving too much. Keep an eye on those. And the oak planks are selling, which is a plus, but we did only get 1,600 of these, so, not the best. And the bludgeon sold as well. Wow, really, really solid margin on those. Let's try and pick up a few more. I was hoping we were going to get 3 going, but 2 is fine as well. Also, we're going to turn around and sell the bandage chest plates too. We might pick up more of those. I think we will, but I just want to make sure we're moving some items back and forth. Sometimes I'll cancel my offer halfway through and actually turn around and start selling it, because what I'm trying to do is actually keep that margin and make it like a real margin, right? When you do a margin check, sometimes it's not the most accurate thing. So you want to make sure you're actually turning around and selling some of the item as quickly as you can to actually keep that margin stable and capitalize on it. World of RS says, if you would have started out streaming right now without getting massive views on your first video, would you still be motivated to stream every day and motivate people to flip regardless of the first success? That's a good question. It's actually, wow, such a detailed question, World. It's actually a good question. I am not sure, to be quite honest. My first video did so well, and that's what really got me into, like, doing these live streams and flipping for you guys, and just talking with this, you know, old school RuneScape flipping community, as niche as it is and as small as it is. That's what really got me into it. So because my first video did so well, I was assuming that people really wanted to see the content, and that's what was driving me in the beginning. Even though right now, like, we only have 15 people in here, sometimes we're getting streams up to 30. It doesn't really demotivate me at all. It's just kind of like, some days are good, some days are bad, and you have to look at it from the long term, right? As long as you keep uploading content, you can keep providing the flipping tips and strategies, new people are going to keep coming in, they're going to keep watching, and I'm just here doing a service to the old school RuneScape community. I want everyone here to learn how to flip, and learn how to flip successfully, so they can make more money in-game, and they can spend less time grinding out bosses they maybe don't want to grind, and they have all the GP they want. That's really it. You just got to learn how to utilize the Grand Exchange to make money, in my opinion, and if you're not, then it's a big moneymaker that you're missing out on. Everything is moving really quickly right now. I did mention before that we are flipping during prime time, so hopefully you guys are also flipping, maybe not the same items. I hope you're not flipping the same items, to be honest. It would be a shame if you were. But anyway, guys, hopefully you're flipping, because this is prime time flipping time, where items move really fast because the most people are online. It's a Friday at my time. It's, let's see, 6:30 p.m. So this is a really good time to start flipping if you have not already. Wow, a lot of great questions. Alien Baby says, "You will go far, man. Great content." I really appreciate that. Dude. It just means a lot to me when people say, like, "Hey, I love your content. Keep it up." It's very motivating, so I appreciate that. World of RS is also saying, "Have you seen the Gillinor games? If so, do you like it? There's 2 episodes out. People say it's the best content released, similar to Mortania series." Okay, guys, I'm gonna give you my 3 favorite pieces of old school RuneScape content. Not in any particular order, but I have seen the Gillinor games, and my god, it is so great. They are doing an amazing job with that series. I hope they keep it up, and I'm a little disappointed because one of my favorite OSRS content creators, Rarg, got out in the first round, so hopefully, if you haven't seen it, then I just ruined it for you, so hopefully you have seen it, but man, that content is so great. Another great piece of content that has come out is the OSRS, like, I think it's called, like, the Battle Royale that's hosted by, who hosts that? Eevescape, I think, hosts the Battle Royales, and dude, those are so good as well. If you haven't seen those, I highly recommend checking them out. They take all the best old school RuneScape creators, they put them in a Battle Royale, and man, it is a battle. There's also some money to win as well in those, so it gets really exciting. Now, the third piece of content that you probably are not aware of is there's a streamer called Ron Plays Games who does these game shows with very popular OSRS streamers. So he does, like, Deal or No Deal with, like, Bodhi. I think there's one with Torvesta. And literally all these great content creators. So I highly recommend checking those out as well. Anyway, that's enough of that. Let's get back into the flipping content and the flipping questions. But hopefully I answered your question, World, and you did. Maybe you haven't seen some of that stuff and you want to go check it out. Honestly, it's my favorite. So those are my top 3. Guardian A says, "How low do you suggest going on overnight flips, for example, D-Bones, Green D-Hide, D-Arrows, or whatever?" We did talk about this last live stream. Wow, we're already at 1.7 mil, by the way, 36 minutes in, doing really great right now. We're going to check the Dragon Darts again. But to get to your question, Guardian A, it might help if you do go check out the last live stream and skip to the portion, I think it was in the beginning though, where we talked about overnight flipping and how to list overnight. But if you're just looking for a simple answer to it, you could honestly just do a margin check and list like 10 to 15 GP underneath any high volume item, super high volume though, and it's probably a good listing for an overnight. That is a general rule of thumb. Definitely you want to do your analysis on GE Tracker before you go ahead and list those, but as a rule of thumb, that is a good way to go about it. Anyway, guys, welcome to the stream today. Hopefully you guys are doing well. I know I am. I'm kicking back, relaxing on this lovely Friday, getting some flips in, and I'm happy to have no work over the weekend. Hopefully you guys don't have work too, so you can make these flipping gains. But, of course, if you are enjoying the content, please do drop a like. It really does help me out a lot. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I'm always bringing flipping content, flipping guides, and flipping tips to the channel for you guys to enjoy. So hopefully you do enjoy that. And on top of it all, you can join us in our Discord group if you so choose. It is an amazing place to learn how to flip with any amount of cash, and we would love to have you in there. Honestly, I coach people personally in there, so if you just join the Discord, you message me personally, I'll honestly talk to you about flipping. I think a lot of people don't believe me that I will do that, but I message like 10 people a day with flipping questions and stuff like that, so I'll definitely help you out if you need it. Dude, these bludgeons are freaking going crazy, man. We need to list more of those chest plates too. I just remembered. We need to get more of those going. We'll do, let's see. We'll actually knock up the margin a little bit because I'm pretty sure that hasn't held this whole time. So we'll do 3 of those again and see if we can get lucky on those. Grinding equals work on OSRS with a smiley face coming in from Mage Mize. Love it, man. If only, dude, that's why I'm trying to stream more, man. I'm trying to teach you guys these flipping tips so my work can be old school RuneScape. I don't think that'll ever be a real situation, but still, it would be pretty awesome if it was. Like, what if I was on the Gillinor games, man? I would be so useless. I'd be the most useless person there. Although I can like do raid, like I can do a raid pretty efficiently. I mean, I'm not the best at it, but anyway, 18 viewers, but only 7 likes. It's 1 click, guys. Let's get Syra some respect. Thank you, Alharith, and thanks for stopping by. Anyone who doesn't know Alharith, he has been like one of my OG viewers. Like, you have been here, Harith, since like less than 100 subscribers. So you are honestly the man, and World of RS has been here forever as well. So shout out to both of you guys, like really pushing my content, always stopping by. It honestly like blows my mind how long you guys have been here. Thank you guys, like from the bottom of my heart, dude. This is like the best hobby I've ever had, is streaming and making these YouTube videos for you guys. It's my favorite thing to do out like in the world, honestly. It's so fun to provide this for you guys, and I love the community we have. We do have 34 mil here, though. I'm getting really sentimental, man. So let's go ahead and keep moving on here. I was thinking about doing the death runes, but we might be able to flip something for a bit more profit. So I'm thinking we do the dragon arrows next. We are absolutely killing it on the profits right now. 20 people in here, 40 minutes into the stream, and we are already at 2.1 mil in profit. Guys, this is freaking insane today. The margins are just going crazy, and I cannot wait to capitalize on all of it. Now we've got a 20 GP margin on the dragon arrows. Oh my goodness, Zezimua. I think it's Zezima. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, dude. We have a new member on the channel, bro. Thank you so much, dude. Oh my, dude. Honestly, you're making my night, man. This is incredible. Wow. What a stream today, guys. We are making bank. We got a new member. Welcome, dude. Honestly, like, crazy that we got another member. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It means so much to me, dude. Hopefully I can give you some flipping tips. Zezima. I'm just gonna call you Zezima, man. Okay, you're Zezima in my chat now. Zezima, hopefully I can give you some flipping tips as well. But Manthan Modi also was asking a question. He said, "Hi, I just joined today to learn how to flip." Well, welcome to the stream, Manthan. I think that's how I say your name. And we can definitely teach you how to get some flips going here as well. So let me just get a couple items listed first, and then I can walk you through the process. Let's see, I guess we can try the Necklace of Anguish next. We're doing some bigger flips today, which we typically don't do on live stream. So let me list a few items here, make sure we're still moving some profits back and forth. Now, it's interesting to see these Necklaces of Anguish. They're actually going down in price, so we might see these again at like a 14 mil price point at some point. Not yet, but they are trending in that direction, and I wouldn't be surprised if we eventually see a price point on the Necklaces of Anguish around that previous point. Relaxing With Me says, "Did you do God Swords already?" Yes, we did do the God Swords already. It was one of the flips we did earlier in the stream, so just rewind if you want to see that. Look at this, man. Look at this on the side. Bandos Tassets, 317k on those. Zolwer Scales, 60k. Bandos Chestplates, 411k. Abyssal Bludgeon, 238k. Absolutely insane, dude. And Manthan, I am using RuneLight as my preferred client. It also gives you this nice flipping plugin too, which is just really nice to use, honestly. But welcome everybody to the stream today. Hopefully you are having an amazing Friday evening. I know I am, kicking back and streaming some flips for you guys. Let me know if you have any questions about what you should be flipping with your cash stack in the live chat. I love helping you guys out and suggesting what items you should be flipping with. And yeah, we can definitely help you out. I'm always used to helping people out here and just teaching people how to flip. I think our Discord's a pretty good place to start, though, since we have a lot of people in there that can talk about flipping and flipping strategies who are very, very knowledgeable. Manthan, the plugin is called Flipping Statistics, I think. Yeah, Flipping Statistics. It's a really great plugin. I highly recommend you use it. We do have 125 mil. Let's go ahead and try to do the Armadillo Crossbow. This is not one of my favorite items, I gotta be honest. It's not, but I will say it's a pretty stable item compared to the other Armadillo items. So I do want to go ahead and try to... Pretty good margin on them, honestly. I don't know if we're actually going to be able to hit this, but I'll definitely try. We'll get 4 of them buying back and forth. We need to knock the bludgeon down just a little bit on the sell offer. We did already cover the cost of the margin check, so we can list this. Okay, it instantly sold. So really, we should have just left it, but no complaints on that. We also got the sharks going, so that was really nice as well. We're going to list the mana rays next. I said this last live stream, but I am shocked that the mana rays are one of the top most traded items in the game. They are on the top 100 most traded items in the entire game, so it's crazy to see that that's actually the case. We're not going to do them, though, because 3 GP margin, we can find that somewhere else. And for the mana rays, anytime I'm flipping them, I'm looking to get around, like, at least 5 GP. Usually I try to go for 7 up, but 5 GP I would take sometimes. We could do the Dragon Javelins next. Now these, they're not traded, I think, as much as some of the other Dragon Ammunition, but the demand isn't as high as well. So they do have good margins, but they do take a lot longer than a lot of the other Dragon Ammunition. The best Dragon Ammunition is the arrows, by the way. They absolutely kill it. 54 million GP. Let's get another item up and listed, guys. Let me think. Battle stabs, maybe we can do. Oh, actually, let's do air orbs first. I think those are going to be a little bit better. Okay, what is the margin on those today? Pretty good, actually. It's an 8. Well, no, I thought they were buying for 1,137, but that is not the case. We got a 5 GP margin on that. Let's get that going here today. I wish the air orb limit was a little bit higher, but we'll settle for what it is. Anyway, what have you guys been flipping today? Let me know in the live chat. Honestly, I always like to hear what you guys are flipping to make bank, because sometimes you guys suggest items that I have not ever flipped or don't normally flip that can make a lot of bank. So I'd love to know what you guys are flipping on your own, and if maybe you can share a good item with me. Always good to share items with other flippers. But trust me, I know there's some secret items out there that people keep to themselves as well. And, of course, who doesn't keep a few secret items, right? Manthan says, I've been flipping air battle staves as a starter. Manthan, how much GP are you working with? Maybe we can suggest some easy items for you to try out. That might make you some more money on top of the air battle staves. Now, let's go ahead and sell these Carol's leather tops. I'm hoping those will sell. It does seem like a pretty big margin to try to capitalize on, but I have confidence. Manthan starting out with 27 mil. Excellent, excellent amount to start with. Now, if you are flipping with... Holy snap, dude! What, man? 20 bucks coming in from... Zazima, I hope he doesn't mind me calling him that, but wow, dude, he subscribed as a member and just donated $20, dude. Oh my, thank you, dude. Like, seriously, man. It's awesome to see that you're enjoying the content so much that you actually feel necessary to make a donation. Like, it's crazy. It's just the donations are not that common, so anytime I get one, it's just such a great feeling. I mean, there's nothing better than getting paid for a hobby that you like doing, and of course, like, you know, 20 bucks is not like gonna, you know, make me a trillionaire, but 20 bucks for something I love doing, like, oh my, I'll take that any day, man. So, and any money, honestly, it just shows so much to me, and it means so much. So thank you for the $20. That's one of the biggest donations we've ever gotten, so I do appreciate that a lot. Wow, man. What a stream tonight, boys. Wow, I wasn't even planning on going live today, and this is how it turned out, so it's super awesome, man. And Zazima says, no, I don't mind you calling me that. You're great, mate. Keep it up. Thank you, dude. I really appreciate it again, dude. From the bottom of my heart, man. Guess you gotta go live more, man. I know. That's why I ordered the webcam. And we have the webcam coming. And so for the PVM streams, we'll have the webcam on. For the flipping streams, we'll do some with the webcam, but probably not all of the flipping streams will have webcams, because you don't really need to see my face when I'm flipping, so. Man, go live every day, A1 content. We can try to go live more. I don't know if I'll be able to do it every day, but maybe like a couple times a week. And you guys know, I love slamming the live streams on the weekends, man. You'll soon find out why with the winky faces, World of RS. The wizard is probably coming, that's why. The wizard meme, man. Yo, give me 1 second, guys. I'm just gonna go fill up my water really quick, and I'll be right back. But actually, before we go do that, let's get a flip going, because I'm addicted to flipping, so we need to make sure we got something trading back and forth before we go ahead and do that. Let's do the... Man, what should we flip? I'm already running out of items, because we've just cycled through so many things so quickly here. We can try the Ring of Suffering. We'll see if we can get a few of these going for a good price. Oh yeah, weekends especially. Yeah, I'm always blowing up the weekend streams. And of course, if you guys didn't know, I stream every Saturday. During the week, like, I might stream, I might not. But every Saturday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I am streaming live here. Oh my god. Oh my god, man. What is going on tonight? What is going on? Thank you so much for the $25 on top of the $20 you already gave, on top of the membership, man. Zazima absolutely blowing up my bank account right now. I think you are now the single-handedly largest donator we've ever had on our live stream. So, thank you so much, dude. Honestly, thank you so much. I don't even know what to say, because if I keep saying things, it's just gonna sound awkward. Oh my god, man. This is crazy. Well, we'll keep the content up for you. He also is saying if $25 if you go live every day. So, I guess I'm getting a salary now? Is that how this working? No, of course, I'm kidding. But, again, guys, I do love the donations. It makes me feel super great. But it's never required here on the live stream. So, if you want to throw a couple dollars, you know, that is on you. That's 100% on if you think I deserve it or not. But if you don't, then, you know, the information's always free. So, again, I do appreciate it, Zima, and thank you for that, man. I guess we'll have to bring more streams for you, man. Mage Minds with the Pog. Yeah, any Pog champs in the chat? Let me know, boys. You're literally making bank. Making bank in the game, making bank in real life. This is going pretty smacking, man. I'm hoping we can get more of these Armadyl crossbows, because the margin on them is actually pretty decent. I'm also going to change the stream layouts a lot too. This flipping stream layout is going to look the same for the most part, but the PVM live stream is going to look a little bit different. I'm going to add some cool stuff, so hopefully you guys think it's cool when we get there and you see it. So the thing is, I like to make the videos as well, like videos for the channel that are more about flipping guides and strategies and things like that. So while I do like to do the live streams, I do want to dedicate time towards video making as well. And we do have that 10 to 100 mil flipping series, which is going well. I don't know. I mean, I do like that series a lot, and I'll definitely take it to the point where we get 100 mil. But it does take up a lot of my time when I go to create them, so we'll see how we can balance that out a little bit better. We're going to buy another Carol's leather top just to see what the margin is on this thing, because it's not selling for its current price. 1917? Okay. We'll do 1916,995. See if that goes. Awesome. Everything is going well so far. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in today. Drop a like if you are enjoying the live stream. It really means a lot. And thanks for sticking around today. This has been a whirlwind of a live stream. And I don't know how long I'm going to stream tonight. I'm just going to keep streaming. We're making good profits. No point in cutting back on that now. And we'll just keep going until the profits run out or everyone leaves. Both are possible scenarios. Let's knock the margin up a little bit on the Anguish. Now, the reason I'm going to do that is these Anguishes are, like, on a scale of 1 to 10 on how competitive they are, 10 being the most, they're like a 9. Like, they're pretty competitive to buy and sell these things. So you want to make sure you're always following up on your listing on those. Jag Gaming says, LMS stream when? Dude, if I go to LMS, I'm absolutely going to get my butt kicked. But we can definitely do it. I mean, I haven't tried out or seen the new rewards shop, so it would be cool to go and do a little bit of LMS on one of these streams. Maybe we can do it on one of our PVM live streams. Would probably be the better time to do it. Oh, let me go fill up my water, by the way, guys. I'll be back in like 2 seconds here. Yo, you know, I thought about something funny as well on my short trip to the faucet, but what if we this is the dumbest thing you've ever heard, but we'll have some streams, like we're gonna do some PVM streams where we PVM for a long time, and I'll have the webcam on. It'll be fun, it'll be interactive, and then we'll have like some drinks and we'll do some challenge, like if I lose or if I die I have to take a shot or something like that. And I was just thinking, like, what if we called the drinks a Syra brew? Right? Come on, that's pretty creative. Instead of a Syra brew, get it? A Syra brew. So dumb. Let's see, these necklaces of anguish are going fine. We'll just wait on those for a little bit longer and see if we can get any more. We're already at 2.8 mil in profits. What is going on today, guys? We are making absolute bank right now. This is one of the most profitable live streams we've ever had. It might be the most profitable live stream we've ever had, to be quite honest. Donation-wise, too. Syrup brew. I thought that was pretty creative, man. Let's turn around and sell these necklaces of anguish. We'll do them for 16,434,000. We'll do 995. See if we can get those off. And the air orbs are selling. We had to knock down the margin a lot on those, but they are starting to sell, and we're coming up on the 3 mil mark as well, so we can't really complain too much. These armor crossbows are just not working anymore on top of that. What is another item that we can do here? I was thinking doing more of the Armadillo items, but I honestly don't love flipping those, so I don't think I'm going to go ahead and try to flip many of those tonight. Since we talked about the Syra brew, we'll talk about, or we'll go ahead and flip, the Saradomin blue. Saradomin. Oh, SGS, that's a good suggestion as well. We'll get to the SGS we'll do it after the Saradomin brews, or the next item slot that clears up, we'll do the SGS. That is a great suggestion, Mage Mize, so thank you, man. Oh, solid margin on the brews right now, man. Let's see if we can get a few of these. See, as soon as I said Syra brews, people started buying up, man. They're buying the supply. Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in today. Leave a like if you are enjoying the live stream. Seriously, it helps me out a ton. And this live stream has been absolutely insane so far. And we just hit the 3 mil mark on our profits. We're not even an hour in and we're at the 3 mil mark. Freaking crazy for our live stream performance, man. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this stream. Leave a like if you are. Seriously, like, this is crazy right now. Syra tears. Yeah, that's so funny as well. Oh my goodness. And we'll do the SGS next here. And Taylor Bossingham says, what plugin is that for the profit tracker? Now, the plugin is called the Flipping Statistics plugin. So I highly recommend you add it to your RuneLite if you are an active flipper. It's honestly just such a great tool, and I use it all the time now that it's available. And it's the best thing that's ever come to flipping ever. What the oh my, is this getting manipulated, dude? I think we're screwed on this, man. I think we just lost all of our profits on a margin check, man. Let's try and get it, but I think that's there's no way we flip that. There's no way. If we can flip that, that is going to be absolutely ridiculous. It is going to be absolutely ridiculous. I don't think we're going to get that, but hey, we literally just threw a mil of our profit into that. So we're going to see what happens here on that one. I'm super excited to see it. I'm not confident we're going to be able to hit that, so let's not get too excited about it. But it is a pretty crazy margin right now, so I'm hoping that we're able to get a few going here. Yo, Mage, you gonna reimburse me for that margin check, man? You gonna reimburse me for that? Anyway, we'll just make up that profit real quick, no problem. Let's do the, let me think here. We didn't do the Berserker Rings yet, and that's a pretty quick, safe flip that we can do. Hopefully make up for some of that margin cost. I don't expect that we'll be able to flip any of those, but I'm hoping if we knock it up the price a little bit, then we'll be able to get at least 1 or 2 bought and sold. So we'll see what we can do here, and hopefully make some bank off of it. It kind of sucks that we threw a straight mill into that margin check, but hey, sometimes you get unlucky and that happens, man. So we'll see what happens here. Hopefully we can get a few again for a cheap price, and we'll just make the best of it. We got this Ring of Suffering as well coming in. Come on, SGS, come on, baby. Let's actually knock it up again. Got these Berserker Rings coming in as well, so that's very nice. Hopefully you guys are having a great time today. I know I am. This has just been the craziest stream we've ever seen. We got to the 3 mil mark. We did a margin check. It literally was 1 million GP. So we threw 1 mil right back into the exchange. We're going to see if we can actually hit that margin today. Like I said, don't have a lot of confidence in it, but it would be nice if we could to make up a little bit more of that money. Regardless, though, we're going to go ahead and try to make those profits back the normal way, and hopefully that's going to work out for us. Let's get more of these dragon arrows in here as well. We can knock the margin up a fair bit on that. The dragon arrows are actually more stable than you would think. Come on, SGS. Come on, baby. Look how much we knocked the margin up too, and we just cannot get one. Shoot, I think we got just unlucky on that margin check. Oh, I haven't done one of my best flips yet, though, so that's something to keep in mind. We'll hit it here in a couple of minutes. Maybe we can get this Ring of Suffering off for a little bit higher than we originally thought. See if we can get it off for like 470. Oh no, it's not going well for the SGS, boys. It is not going well. Let's do... we get a few for that. Yeah, you're right, world. You're right. Just gotta chill on the SGS. I'm stressed, man. I don't want to lose that much money. We'll see what happens, though. You're right. It is a slower item, so I should just be patient with it. But in the meantime, we can make some profits back with one of my favorite items to flip in the history of the exchange, and that is the Amulet of Torture. Now, this is one of my favorite flips, and I want to go and see if the margin on these is good right now. It's actually pretty solid. We'll definitely take advantage of that. It was about 60k on those, so that's very nice. Yeah, we might actually have to sit on the SGS for a while, since that margin is so big. It could allude to that price going back down to that original margin, but it might take a little bit longer than we would have liked. Let's get these air orbs. I cannot believe, just randomly in the middle of a session, we had an SGS margin check for a 1 mil margin. That is freaking insane. We do have 50 mil to work with here. Let's go ahead, and I'm thinking maybe... we did flip all the God Swords already. Oh, you know what we can do? Let's do the... I was going to do, like, Primordial Boots, but we only have 50 mil on us right now. So let's go ahead and do, like, the Eternal Boots instead, since they are a little bit cheaper and still can hold a pretty good margin. Dude, that margin check, oh my, I cannot get over that. We don't have a great margin on the Eternal Boots, so we're just going to skip over that for now. We can always check the Infinity Boots, though. So that's actually a decent item to check as well. The nice thing about the Infinity Boots is we can kind of list them and let them sit for a while, and the margin actually looks pretty good on them. So we'll go ahead and knock a few in there, see how it goes. Looks like everything is moving just fine right now. The SGS is a little bit of a downer since we did throw 1 mil right back to the exchange. So that is a shame, but hey, you know, that's the game of flipping. Like, sometimes you're going to do margin checks, it's going to be really expensive, and you're going to lose some money. Honestly, it's not too big of a deal since we're already up 2 mil on the hour, so we're actually looking fantastic as far as profits go. So there's really no worry on the SGS. We'll put them in there and see if they do buy for this price. And if they don't, then hey, it is what it is. We are going to knock it up a tiny bit, though. Come on, let's get rid of that Berserker Ring. These brews, too, had a really solid margin on them. I'm thinking there's some competition on them, though, since this is the peak flipping time. So let's go ahead and try to sell them. Oh my god, we got 2 of them! Holy snap. Wow. Not for the original margin, but hey, if we can flip those, we will definitely make that profit back. So that is good to see right there. We're actually going to lower that just a slight bit. Oh my goodness, boys. Yo, we're getting it back. Holy cow, man. This has been the most insane flipping live stream, dude. This is the craziest stream we have had in a while. I think it was good luck, World, that you sent that that old clip of me in the suit today, man. I'm surprised that I think you brought the good luck back, man, so thank you. The good luck charm of the old streams. Anyway, guys, I hope you are enjoying this absolute rodeo of a flipping session right now. This is insane. I don't know if I've ever had a session like this before. Things are just going crazy right now. And you know what? We're capitalizing on all the profits along the way. And it's just been an amazing time. So thank you guys for stopping by today. Look at everything is going bonkers right now. If you're enjoying the stream, just drop a like. It's that simple. It really helps me out a lot. And it shows me that you're enjoying this. This has been crazy right now. This is... I can't say it enough. Freaking content, boys. That's right, man. World of RS says maybe it's because many people got a hold of T-bows, dumped them, and they're spending money to their heart's content. Who knows, right? Yeah, it's a RuneScape shopping spree going on right now. And dude, these profits are insane. Once we have a little bit more capital, we're actually going to go ahead and do a few more items that I still have on the list that I'm still waiting on. I do know there's a few good ones that I've held out on towards the end, because you want to make sure you're flipping good items throughout the session, man, because not everyone watches for the whole thing, and not everyone can make it for the whole thing, so I always hold some items periodically. Look at that, dude. Crazy profits. Look at this, dude. It's insane. It is insane. Anyway. Those Amulets of Torture selling as well. I love to see it. We do have enough money to start flipping that other item I was thinking of. But before we actually go ahead and do that, we'll do the Primordial Boots next. I really do like flipping the Primordial Boots, but the margin is not always great. What is nice about them, though, is the limit on them is 15 every 4 hours, so it is quite high for a PVM item, especially a higher end one. So when you find a good margin on these, you can seriously make a good amount of cash. We'll do 5 of them right now since we do have the capital to do it, and those torches sold. We're at 3.6 million GP, 1 hour and 8 minutes in. Guys, this is crazy. It's up from 33 mil, so it's kind of risky. We're gonna go for it anyway, man. Thank you guys for watching this. Like, this is insanity. We do have 54 mil. Let's try the Prayer Potion next. Since the Syratube brews were pretty good, we might as well give the Prayer Potions a shot. They're pretty good. Nothing crazy on the Prayer Potions, but like 40 GP margin, we'll definitely take that for the Prayer Potions. On top of that, let's get the Amulet Crystal going. These are going on a... Oh, they are actually going back down. Oh, no, they're not. They're going back up in price. Yesterday, these were flipping for about 1,040 each. And now they have a 1 GP margin, so that is definitely inaccurate. We're going to go ahead and list them for 1,040 and just leave them for a little bit in hope that they do buy. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this. I have not had a session like this in a long, long time, so this has been so fun so far. We got margin checked on the Dragon Javelin, so I assume they just knocked me down by 1 GP, so we'll go 591, try to get those off as fast as we can. I haven't even eaten dinner yet. This has been so fun, man. I cannot believe the margin we got on that SGS. Wow. We're going to knock the margin up on the primordials just a little bit, and we're also not going to buy as many, just in case the item does crash. Like World was saying in the live chat, they are kind of at a high price right now, so if they do dump, then we're only going to have 3 of them, and we won't take as big of a loss. We did make up for the SGS margin check, though, so that's actually pretty good. We actually walked away with an extra 60k from that, so cannot really complain too much. 95 mil, and we have another slot open. Let me think about what we can put in there. We could do... Because I was thinking... Ooh, you know what we can do? We haven't done this one in a long time on the streams. The Ancestral Hat. This is a really great item to flip as well. It flips similar to other Ancestral items, but it's a bit quicker for a smaller margin. You could check GE Tracker the last 5 days of the SGS. It is going bonkers. I know the SGS is going bonkers because the other day it was literally like 34 mil or something, or I think it was like 36 mil. Is extremely cheap. So, actually, World of RS was someone who actually told me about that. He was like, the SGS is super cheap right now, you should buy one, and I was like, I think it's a little risky, and if I bought one, I would have made a couple mil. So, shout out to you, World, you definitely called that one out, man. We'll just be patient with anything, right? Or with everything right now. Just look at these profits we made here on the side. 477k on the Bandos Tacits. Bandos Chestplate we made 411k. Amulets of Torture 393 or 343k. Abyssal Bludgeon 330k. Toxic Blowpipe 278k. Bandos Godsword 211k. Carol's Leather Top 204k. Like, look at all this, guys. Insane session right now, and we are only, what is it, 1 hour and 12 minutes in. We're up 3.6 mil profit. It's freaking crazy right now. Looks like everything stopped moving for us. I don't really know what happened, but we'll just be patient here. I don't think the Syratube brews are going to do us very good for the last part of this, because the margin must have moved on them at this point. You know what was an interesting item, though, was the Divine Ranging Potions. earlier today, I saw on the Discord group that these are going for a pretty crazy margin. So if you guys want to stay up to date with some of the best flips that people are finding, join us in our Discord group. There's a link in the description below. We encourage people to post their flips in there, and honestly, I'm posting in there a bunch. We have a ton of active members in there who love posting flips as well, so be sure to join us on Discord if you are interested. This session right now is going nuts, so I'll definitely document it for the Discord group and show everything that we flipped today on there as well. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. First, for a Friday evening, like, I did not expect the profits to be like this, guys. This is insane, man. Someone should count how many times I've said this is insane on live stream tonight. Oh, man. Probably, like, 100 times. There we go. We knocked the primordial boots up. Now they're starting to buy. Very, very nice. Gonna move those ancestral hats as well. We should have had at least one by this point. Get a few of those going there. Welcome, everybody. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. And of course, if you guys have any questions about what you should be flipping with your cash stack or anything related to flipping, let me know. I'd love to help you out and give you some item suggestions for you to try out. And I definitely know a lot of good items, all the way up from a, like a 10 mil cash stack to a 1 bill cash stack. I can help recommend any items you guys are looking for. So definitely ask away and tell me how much you're flipping with. I can definitely give you some guidance. I don't know if it's worth sitting on the Amulet crystal so long when we have a couple mils sitting here in our inventory. So we should do some more items here. Let's try, I've never really done this, so let's see how it actually goes. We have before, but never really super successfully. We'll do the Abyssal Whip next, man. Okay, 18k margin on the whip. Yeah, right, dude. Yeah, right. Like, we're gonna hit that, man. Fake news, if I've ever seen it. And the Diamond Dragon Bolts are selling, albeit it's a little bit slow, but we're still making profit on them, so really cannot complain about that. Manthan Modi says, what would you suggest? Oh my goodness. From a 33 mil cash stack. Now, if you're flipping with 33 mil, you're going to want to stick to primarily high volume items. So things like runes, ammunitions. So just to name a few, Runite bolts would be good. Dragon knives, you could do those as well. Dragon darts, you can do with a 33 mil cash stack. Dragon dart tips. Also, blood runes, death runes, nature runes, law runes, astral runes are sometimes good, cosmic runes, things like that. Those are also going to be really good, and they flip super, super quick. Air orbs, battle stabs, things like that, all going to be very, very solid options for you. I think we want to knock these prims up even more, which is crazy to say, but they just are not buying for us. Hopefully that helps you out, by the way, Modi. Hopefully that gives you some place to start. Be sure to write these items down as well, so that way you can remember, like, you know, what to go ahead and flip later on. That's what I do. I have a huge flipping list on my Discord group as well that is free for everyone to see. So if you go into my Discord group and type !list, there will be a link there that has a ton of items that you can explore and try to flip yourself. There's also a recommendation of how good of an item I think it is, and the cash stack that you should be flipping the item with. Super useful tool. Hopefully you guys leverage that a little bit in the Discord group. These whips are buying really fast, but I honestly do not think we're going to be able to sell them for the margin that we were advertised. We could get lucky, but I honestly doubt it, considering how highly traded Abyssal Whips are. We started to slow down on the profits a little bit, so we need to make sure we just keep active with the items we have. Make sure that anything that's not moving is getting adjusted, and we'll just try to make profits, man. That's all we're looking for. These Infinity Boots, I think we're just going to check them again. We want to make sure, like I said before, that everything is buying and selling, so... wow. Well, the margin on that got a little weird. We'll try and get it again, though. We've got 7 whips. Let's try and get that original margin. Now, these were selling for 2.818 mil, but there's no way that's going to hold. So we're going to go a little bit under that. That would be the biggest margin I've ever seen on the whips. The reason being is the Abyssal Whip is an item that has a 70 item limit for every 4 hours. So that is quite high. Alright, we got all the Diamond Dragon Bolts E off, so we cannot really complain about that too much. We're actually going to knock the prims down to the original margin. I saw a better margin on Runelight, but we might as well just take the safe profits. I cannot believe we're getting this whip margin right now. What are these profits, dude? This is crazy. And those prims are going as well, so that is good to see. Welcome everybody to the live stream today, and hopefully you're having a good time. Is that the pasta song that the lady is singing ravioli? No, it's not. It's actually a song one of my friends made, and it's a really, really great song. So a lot of you guys always come in here and ask what that song is, and I can drop the link if you'd like. Almost at a 4 mil profit this stream, dude. This is crazy. We still have some good items up our sleeves as well, so no need to worry about that. We're not running short on items anytime soon. Still haven't gotten that coffee song. Dude, I told you what happened with the coffee song, man. It got copyright striked on all my old videos. So all my old videos lost all the money. I got all the money taken away from me because of just that one song. So the coffee song ended up getting me real bad in the end. So the coffee wins, I guess. Now we have 166 million GP to still go ahead and flip with. We're gonna try the Dragon Dart Tips next. These are a little bit of a tough item to actually go ahead and buy, and the reason that is because they're just, they fluctuate a lot. Like, they get dumped by a lot of PVMers because it's a PVM drop, and they're not the easiest to sell. Okay, well, the margin on them's not even that good, so we might as well not even talk about it. What else can we do? We do have a couple slots here, right? So let's try the magic logs just to balance out our risk a little bit here. Get a few of those going. We do have 3 slots, so we'll make sure we use all of them. Put a couple high volume flips in, see what we can make off of those. 3 GP margin on the magic logs. We will take it. I would not take it for any less than a 3 GP margin, so we'll see if we can get a few of those going. 154 mil left. What should we put in next? I'm thinking, I just had an idea in mind and it totally just left my brain, so that is not the best, but let me think. 154 mil. Let's try those mana rays one more time. We'll see if the margin stretched at all. We can also do the Blighted Super Restores, might be pretty good. That's a quite volatile item right now, so... Oh yeah, the margin on the mana rays went up a bunch. We'll take that for the 11 GP margin it was listed for. Also, the Blighted I want to try as well. Wow, really good margin on the Blighteds here. We'll see if we can get a few of these going. Anyway, if you guys are enjoying the live stream, please leave a like. It really does help me out a lot. Subscribe if you want more content like this. I'm always bringing flipping content and flipping live streams to the channel for you guys to enjoy. So hopefully you are enjoying this stream, because this stream has been one of the craziest we've had in a long time. So it's been going nuts. Like, we're already at 3.4 mil. Look at that. As I was saying it, we hit the 4 mil mark in an hour and 23 minutes. That is the most profit we've ever made on a live stream. I'm almost positive about that. We also had some donations today from well, his name was Zazima, but I would doubt he's the true Zazima, but it's just really awesome to see that, and it has been such a great stream so far. So thank you all for tuning in today. Like, I'm in such a good mood right now, and I had a really bad day. So honestly, everything in life is great. We did get those ancestral hats here, so let's go ahead and flip a few more of those. I do expect the margin probably pumped up a slight bit, so we're gonna up the margin on the buy price there and see if we can get any of them. How did I know? I have no... Hey, it's World of Prediction Ball over here, man. He's killing it. But thank you for the help on that, World. Do appreciate it, man. And the Prayer Potions are not going for the elevated margin that we were checking before. So we are just going to sell them for 9,050, which will still give us a, I think, like 40 GP margin on them. So it's really solid. 4.5 mil. We literally just made 500K in like 2 minutes. And we didn't even like move anything, really. This is crazy. The markets right now are insanely volatile. We've got these Divine Raging Potions as well. We're going to turn around and sell them just because we have been sitting on them for a while. And there's a lot of good items going around right now, so we do want to clear up some spaces for some new items. Yeah, the gains right now are insane. No kidding, Mage Mize. Thanks for the stream, man. I'm heading off to bed right now. Good luck, says World of RS. Thank you, dude. Do appreciate the support on the streams, man. And hopefully you enjoyed watching today, because today was crazy. Have a good one, man, and enjoy the rest of your evening. Mage Mize, what are you doing, by the way? Are you doing the Kraken task still? If you're still doing that, like, whew, that's a long task. I still have a few good items that we can go ahead and do that I haven't done yet, but I want to see if we can finish the Syratube and God Swords first before we actually go ahead and try to capitalize on those. We might be able to squeak out a small margin for the last two. I did 210 of them, just finished. I'm assuming you did the boss as well. Not just like the Krakens you find in the water, because no one really kills those. I think it's because of that Kraken pet. People love that thing. Still sitting on the sidelines with 136 mil. I'm going to go get a little bit more water since I drank it all already. So just give me like probably a minute and I'll be right back on the stream commentating on these great flips. But in the meantime though, if you guys have any questions about what you should be flipping with your cash stack or anything related to flipping, let me know, because we are having an absolute crazy session right now, and I'd love to help you guys learn how to flip as well. So ask me any questions about flipping or money making in RuneScape in the live chat, and I can definitely help you guys out. Anyway, give me 1 minute and I'll be right back.
Not only does credit freeze allow me unlimited income potential.
Alright guys, we are back, ready to flip some more items here. I'm not sure how long we should sit on the SGS, to be honest. We have flipped a few of them already, so I don't know if we want to just keep this slot on one Syratube and God Sword for a bit longer. We'll see, honestly. Like, we can be flexible with it, but for now, I'm going to let it sit. We could cut back on the ancestral hats. Those are struggling a little bit. Thirsty boy. Dude, I am thirsty, man. Whew. Oh, looks like these might have pumped on a margin here. Let's go ahead and see if we can actually get them off for a little bit higher. See if we can get them off for 12,410,995. Mage Mice, thanks for sticking around today, dude. You've been around for a while. We've also had a pretty good viewership for the majority of the stream, so thank you everybody for tuning in today. Like, this has been an absolute crazy session, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it, because this honestly does not happen a lot. Like, 4.6 mil in 1 hour and 28 minutes, that's a pretty good profit right there. Let's see if we can hit that 1 mil mark, or not 1 mil mark, 5 mil mark here, and it should be pretty easy. Thirsty boy, that's me, dude. Wait till we have the webcam come in next week, and then you guys see me taking a drink of water every 2 seconds. These mana rays also stopped buying, so I'm going to knock up the buy price on them a tiny bit, see if we can finish the limit of them, and then turn around and sell them for some profits. Also, let's take profits on those Blighted Super Restores. The reason I'm not going to let them sit for too long is they are a super risky item right now. All of the changes to the Bounty Hunter stuff has just made the prices fluctuate a lot on the rewards, so we need to keep that in mind. Divine Raging Potions and Prayer Potions are doing well. The Magic Longs are struggling, but we're just going to let it sit, because I'm pretty sure they're going to buy, so I don't think we're going to get another Syratube and God Sword. I will try one more time. I'm going to knock up the margin a little bit on that, but that has been the best item of the night so far. We currently walked away with 550k on those after doing a margin check of a 1 mil check. So if we didn't do that and we had the listing already, we would be up 1.5 mil on the Syratube and God Swords, which is crazy to say, but it... I mean, the stream doesn't lie. You go back and see that, like, it is crazy that we got that. I've never seen it act that way before. That margin check was BS, but good thing it worked out. Yeah, absolutely, because if that didn't work out, that would be kind of a downer, right? Because we'd be 1 mil behind, but we actually walked away with profit on it, so hey, can't really complain too much about that. Up to 4.6 mil in an hour and 30 minutes. Wow. This has been a banger of a session. I'm going to stop saying that because anyone watching the VOD is going to be like, Syratube has said that 1,000 times. Yeah, we're just going to cut the Syratube and God Sword and take that as it is. I mean, we flipped 5 of them. That's pretty good. I'm thinking for the next item, though, we do the Lance. I love flipping the Lance because it's just a really quick item. It keeps flipping pretty quickly. The margins on it tend to be pretty good. And since the markets are moving pretty fast right now, I do expect to be able to flip these pretty quickly. So let's go ahead and list a few of those. We'll do 2 of them, which we can afford here, and we'll let that sit for a little bit. These Blighted Super Restores are also selling pretty quickly as well, so good to see that. Mage Mice says, my next project is to do the Song of the Elves. I got a master clue to finish in there. I need to do the Song of the Elves too. Believe it or not, I have not done that quest, and my stats are pretty good, so it's getting a little embarrassing I haven't got around to it yet. But I was doing an elite clue for the first time in like 3 years last night, and the one task I could not do out of like the 20 tasks that were on there was literally a task that I needed, I think it was like 59 runecrafting for. It was a task from Sherlock, and it was for the double cosmic runes, and I don't have 50, I think it's like 58 or 59 runecrafting. I don't freaking have that, dude. If you have that runecrafting level, like, good for you, but it's not gonna be me, I'll tell you that. Let's turn around and get these lances off. I'm hoping these will sell pretty quickly, because if they do, I'm just going to keep cycling through, go back, and flip a bunch more of them. Yeah, Mage Mice, like, the chances that they actually, like, I actually got that task were super slim. So, it's just so unfortunate to see that, man. Feels bad, dude. And we got those prayer potions off. We didn't panic, we just waited, and sure enough, they did end up selling. We also have the mana rays slowly buying still. We'll just use this extra slot for the rest of them here. Oh my goodness, again! Wow, we have Zazima popping in with another donation of $15, and he says, banger. Dude, this is an absolute banger of a session. I will tell you that right now. I've never seen anything like this flipping in a long time. Like, it has been years since we've had a session this crazy. This is probably our most profitable session we've ever had here on the live stream, so it's just amazing. But thank you so much, Zazima, man. Like, $15 coming in from you after the 25 before, on top of the I think you said put another 20 in there as well, and the membership. So, like, you put in basically $100 this live stream, and, like, it is insane that you've done that. So thank you, man. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Banger of a donation session, banger of a flipping session, and I'm not going to be banging tonight. So, you know, feels bad, man, but it doesn't feel too bad. Now, these lances not selling at the high point here, so we do need to go ahead and adjust these a little bit. We'll knock them down slightly, and it's unfortunate we're not going to get the original margin on that, but as long as we can sell these two, we're still going to make profit on it. Zazima has just been blowing up the live chat tonight, dude. Oh my god. Thank you, man. Oh man, can't get over it. 90 million GP here. Let's go ahead and get some other items going. It's like, this is like testing my flipping knowledge to the max. I need to think of so many things that we can go ahead and flip. I'm actually like starting to run on empty here. No, we'll always have items to flip, but it depends if it's like a good item or a bad item, right? We only want to flip things that are really going to make us a good amount of GP. Let's check the Guthan's armor set next. Now, I do want to check the what is it? The Barrow's armor sets, because if things are flipping pretty fast right now, then even if the margins aren't great, we still could make a little bit of profit on it. So I think it's worth checking out. We could also check the Divine Super Combats. That might be a good one. Pretty good margin on the Darok's armor set. Nothing crazy. I do recommend flipping the Darok's armor set if you have somewhat of a lower cash stack. If you're flipping between, I would say 50 and 75 to 100 mil, like 50 to 100 mil is good. Flipping the Darok's armor sets, Guthan's armor sets, usually they're going to do you pretty well. Mage Maya says, I need 14 construction levels for the quest and 4 Herblore. That's some GP loss right there. It is, but sometimes giving some GP for some XP, it's not always a bad situation. I'm a little bit nervous on this Dragon Hunter Lance margin here. Hopefully we can actually sell these. We do have 73 mil here to play around with. We did the Blood Runes already, and that was one of our quicker flips. We did Air Orbs. We didn't do Battle Staves, though. We ended up not doing those, if I remember correctly. And we have these Divine Super Combats as well that we can hit. Not a great margin on the Battle Staves. Let's go ahead and check the Super Combat Potions instead. It's like while I'm flipping these items, I'm thinking of more items we can do. I was thinking we could try the what is it, the ZGS, I think it's called? Yeah, we could try the ZGS, but, I mean, it's honestly not a great item to flip because there's not a lot of demand for it. Let me think. Here's one we can do. We can do the Uncharged Toxic Trident, not the enchanted one. I do find that the Uncharged Toxic Trident, the one that is not enchanted, flips pretty good. Try a Master Wand flip. Yeah, a lot of people ask me to do the Master Wand. I don't know why so many people want me to do it. Let me try a few of these Toxic Tridents, and then we'll give it a shot. But we did sell those Ancestral Hats for more than we originally thought, so that's a pretty good sign right there. We also sold the rest of those Mana Rays too, and we already have an Uncharged Toxic Trident. But since so many people request the Master Wand, I'm going to go ahead and try to flip one. Again, I have flipped the Master Wands in the past. Not my favorite item to flip, I gotta be honest. I think there is better items that you can flip around a similar price range. And they're not, like, competitive to say, but, like, they're not... I don't know really how to describe it. They're not competitive, but they don't have a lot of demand. So they are a little bit hard on the sell side. They are slow. Yeah, they are. Exactly. They are a little bit slow. And that's the reason I don't tend to like them too much. 77 mil here. Oh my goodness, man. What other items can we get going? We didn't do the dragon darts without, not the dragon darts, the dragon bolts actually. We haven't done those without anything on them, just the dragon bolts regular. If these don't have a good margin, we'll check the dragon bolts unfinished and see what we can do on those. And also, we need to maintenance our margin on the Dragon Hunter Lance as well. Make sure that is looking good. Dragon bolts have a pretty good margin right now though, so we're going to go ahead and try to flip a few of those. We'll do 89, 390, 995, see if that actually sells. I want to make sure we can actually get those off. I do know that Dragon Hunter Lances and Dragon Hunter Crossbows have been going down in price recently. They've been on a pretty significant price decline, so these are not items we want to hold for too long. Let's just be patient though, let's not panic with it, just like we did for the Syratube and God Sword, and we should be able to get them off for a decent deal. $14 people in here today, now 16. Look at that. Welcome everybody. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream today. Leave a like if you are, really does help me out a lot. Subscribe if you want more content like this. I'm always bringing flipping content and flipping live streams to the channel for you guys to enjoy, so hopefully you do enjoy it. And wow, we are making a bank today, let me tell you that. I cannot believe we are already up to 4.8 mil in an hour and 40 minutes here on the live stream. This is, again, one of the most profitable streams we've ever had from a donation standpoint, from a profit standpoint in game. Like, this is insane right now. So thank you all for tuning in with me on this journey here, and hopefully we can make a little bit more cash here today on the stream. So drop a like if you're enjoying it, and let's keep flipping. Honestly, these infinity boots, while they did look pretty good in the beginning, they're kind of just dead weight right now, so we're gonna go ahead and get rid of them. And we already have another lance, so that is very good to see. We'll turn around and sell the mana rays as well for that 9 GP margin that we originally hit it for. We did get both the lances as well, so we're going to turn around and sell those really quick. We're actually not making a lot on the lances. We didn't make as much as I thought we would, but hey, we'll take it anyway. We could do the Armadillo helmets as well. We haven't done those yet. Modi says, I'm trying out the super combat potions. Will let you know how it goes. Please do, man. I have flipped them in the past, but they're not my favorite potion to flip. I did want to try them today, as I couldn't think of many items to go ahead and actually flip. But if they do end up doing well for you, let me know, and maybe we can try to hit them on stream again. We'll do 7 of them if we can afford it right now. Yeah, we can. So that is perfect. And we got both the lances off as well. We're going to try to stretch the margin on that if we can. I think we might be able to pick some up for a little bit cheaper. I'm hoping. It might not be the case, but we'll see if we can. And if we can, then we'll be very happy. We got to hit this 5 mil mark soon, though. We are super, super close, and I think I know the items that are going to get it there. So we'll try the Dragon Bolts Unfinished as well. And I do like flipping the unfinished versions. Oh my god, excuse me. And the reason I like to do the unfinished versions of them is because they are dumped by a lot of PVMers, because it is a drop from Vorkath, it's a drop from a couple other monsters as well, so you can tend to get a pretty good deal on them every once in a while. And I mistyped twice in a row. There we go. And well, obviously we want to buy a little bit more than one, don't we? Let's try that again here. We'll do 1048 maybe. Should be a little bit more competitive on that. Also, the limit is higher on the unfinished. It's 13,000 every 4 hours, so it's also good to see that. The profits are rolling in slowly, guys. Things were trading crazy fast earlier. It is a little bit later in the evening now, so items are starting to die down a little bit in volatility, which is not a bad thing. It's a thing. So we need to keep that in mind as we're going ahead and flipping here and not jumping the gun on when we should take some of our listings up. My throat is so dry right now. Too much commentary, man. But I mean, you can't, like, not get excited about a stream like this. Like, anyone who's been tuning in for, you know, at least a few streams here on the channel and is just looking at the profits right now, like, it's incredible what we're doing right now, and this has been such an awesome session. I definitely want to hit that sweet 5 mil mark, though. We're going to see if we can hit it before the 2-hour mark. I do think we're going to get there, so... Alien Baby says, this stream is hype. I know, man. Shout out to Zazima today, who's been here since the beginning, donating tons of money. Mage Mize as well. He's been here since the start, so thank you guys. Modi has been here for a long time as well, and Alien Baby has been here since the start, too. Modi, you were basically here at the start, too, so thank you guys for just stopping by and watching this whole thing, like, sharing this experience of a crazy grand exchange with me, and... Oh, look at that. We just hit the 5 mil mark, guys. Whew, hour and 44 minutes we hit that 5 mil mark. Super, super awesome. We actually stretched the margin on the Lance like I predicted we were going to be able to, so very happy with that. We'll see if we can get 2 more of those bought and sold and walk away with a nice chunk of change from that. Oh, actually, I think we're at limit on the Lances, so we can't do any more. 216 million GP left. I'm thinking of doing a really expensive item. Now, the reason I might not want to do it is because we could lose a lot of money here at the end, and it would be a little bit unfortunate. But should we do it? Let me know in the live chat. Should I try a pretty risky item to try to make even more bank here at the end? It has been a roller coaster on the exchange today. It could go really well, it could go really bad. Still, walking away with like a 4 mil profit wouldn't be so bad. We might lose some money, but we could do it for the content like Mage Mize says. Should we try out a pretty risky item to see if we can make some bank here right at the end? Let me know, man. I need to hear it. And Modi also left a great comment. He said, "You're awesome, man. Been learning to flip since the beginning of the stream. I'm glad you're enjoying it, dude. Some of these items might be a little bit risky for you, but anyway, hopefully they're not too risky, and some things are working out for you as well." For the content, let's go. What's that? All right, we'll try it. The item we're going to be attempting to do today, guys, is the Sanguesti. Now, this is a pretty risky item, so I don't think I ever flip this on stream. It's because, oh, look at that. We actually made some money on the master ones there. I actually might go ahead and not manually check the Sanguesti. I was thinking about doing it, but we might actually just try to get a listing off GE Tracker and see if we can get a decent chunk of change from that. Oh, Rage Virus, so what's up, man? He says, risk it for the biscuit. Okay, it's actually not going to be as risky if we get a listing off GE Tracker, and we try to get a good buy price in here. But we're going to try and do the Sanguesti staff. It is a great item to do, so I like doing it. Oh my, it says Zima has been exploding the live chat. I cannot believe it, man. He says, risk it for the brisket. All right. You know what? Maybe we'll just do a manual check. Wild Muffin, welcome, dude. And again, Zazima, bro, you've given so much money today, like over $100. Absolutely incredible donator. From the bottom of my heart, man. I know I've said it, but like, you're insane right now. So I really appreciate it, dude. Watch a 2 mil margin check. I know, dude. That's what I'm scared for, man. We'll see what the margin check's looking like. Hopefully not too much. Oh my. Are you kidding me? That is a lot bigger than I thought. I'm not too happy about that, but you know what? We're risking it for the biscuit today, guys. We're gonna hope that we can actually buy one of these, sell it back, and make that bank at the end, dude. So here's the thing on these expensive items. You really have to flip one just to make your money back from the margin check. So we're gonna see if we can get a little lucky on that today. I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to. So again, fingers crossed. I've got the stream hyped with me, so we'll see if we can take some profit away. Currently, we're at a 4.2 mil profit in how long are we been streaming for? Let's see, an hour and 47 minutes. So oh my, we already got one. We already got one, boys. Oh my god. Yo, this could be insane. This could be insane. Come on, boys. Let's get it. I'm really hoping for the best on that sell offer there, man. As far as everything else goes, everything is moving fine right now. Oh my god! There's no way! There's no way! Oh my... Dude, let's keep going on that, man. Let's keep trying to flip this thing. Oh my goodness. Dude, here we go. Here it is at the end, baby. Come on, keep flipping it. We gotta keep moving. Oh my goodness. Yo, that is hype right there, dude. Because, see, not once you flip one, like, I don't care about... If I can't buy another one, I don't care. Because you make up the cost for the margin check on your first flip, right? So if we don't get any more of the staves, then it's not a big deal at all, man. Like, I really does not matter at all. We didn't lose any money from it. We didn't make any money. I think we're down to, like, what, 20k on it? Not even a big deal at all, man. This is insane right now. Thank you guys for stopping by, tuning in. Rage Virus, Modi, Mage Mize, Alien Baby, and, of course, Zazima as well, supporting the stream with actual donations is crazy. So this has been a roller coaster of flipping here today, roller coaster of emotions today, and I can't believe it. So we're just gonna keep trying to get these stabs going here. Hopefully we can get them off pretty easily, and again, we're gonna stay pretty competitive with the listing here, as I know it is quite an expensive item to flip, and we need to make sure that we are staying on top of our offers. Yeah, can you guys believe that we actually got one of those? It's freaking crazy. I thought we'd be sitting on that for a long time. That's a pretty big margin. Typically, when an item has a bigger margin than you normally see it, the trade takes a little bit longer. So, I'm just happy that we made up for the cost regardless of what happens here. We're actually going to knock it up a tiny bit more. Not too much, but... a little bit more just to be competitive on it. And we're not getting any of the unfinished bolts, so let's get another item going on the side. We might as well try to get something else flipping at the same time. Let me think here. We did Eternal Boots earlier, and we did touch the Primordials as well. So I don't think I'm going to do either of those. Let's try the Guardian Boots. These are a pretty good flip. They are slow, though. I actually learned this from another YouTuber, so we'll see if we can get some profit on these. Oh my, you've got to be kidding me right now. The margins are insane. They're actually insane. What is going on, man? Any raid items you haven't touched yet? Let me think about that. Any raid items we haven't gotten around to yet? We haven't done the Dragon Claws yet, which there's still some opportunity to do those. So we could do the Dragon Claws. I haven't touched them though. I actually like flipping Dragon Claws. If anyone, Guardian Boots are nice on the weekend, says Wild Muffin. That's a good point. But I love doing the Dragon Claws. I used to be cursed. I'm sure Wild Muffin remembers. He's been around for long enough. I used to try to flip Dragon Claws, and every time I tried, I would lose like 200, 300k. But I think the curse is broken because recently I've been flipping it pretty easily. I'm really hoping we get another one of these Sang Staffs, because that was just super fun to turn around and sell that thing. So we'll be patient with it. I don't want to keep knocking up the margin too much, because then, you know, we're just going to collapse the margin on itself. But we will make one more adjustment, and then we're just going to leave that there. Again, I don't like sitting on big margins like this for too long, so we'll see if we can get at least one more in here today. 4.95 million GP in profit so far, guys. An hour and 52 minutes in, and it's looking like we're going to be able to get some more profit here at the end. Still got a few items up the sleeves as well, and thank you guys for joining for the ride today. And on top of all of it, like, you guys have suggested items as well, suggested item categories, and you guys have contributed to this gain, so this is incredible. Can you guys believe how fast that Sanguesti staff flipped, that first one? That was crazy. I don't think I've ever been able to flip that much, man. Oh, Mage Mize, it's actually a song. It's the end of a song, so sorry about that. I just skipped the rest of it so you didn't have to listen to it. We're going to knock the margin up a little bit on some of these Armadillo helmets. usually when a margin is big, it's discovered like pretty quickly and it collapses pretty quickly. So I'm happy we got in and out as fast as we did on the Sang staff. So we actually broke even on the margin check and things like that. So that's the most important thing, is if you do a manual margin check and it's an expensive item, it's actually flipping that first item itself so you can walk away with profit. But man, that's just crazy. Usually they take a lot longer to buy and sell. Not super long, but a little bit longer.
Here to the general tab, and then right here in this area is going to list Malwarebytes and give you an option to allow it.
It would be nice to get another staff though, just because we're so far into the stream, and we did margin check 1, and we know the potential for a good flip is actually there. So I'm hoping we can get another one here. Coming up on that 2-hour mark as well. Also, I want to get those Dragon Claws going too, so I'm hoping that we can get, again, this Sang staff bought and sold really quick, and we'll walk away from that margin again. It could have gone up more in price, to be honest. It could have gone up more. Rage Virus says a few hours for me usually. Do you mean on the Sanguesi staff flip, Rage, or what was that in reference to? Sorry, I kind of forgot. Sometimes it's hard when you're streaming. You kind of lose your train of thought with people in the live chat. Anyway. Guys, if you didn't know, Rage Virus runs an amazing Discord group that we are partnered with, so if you are with us on Discord, you can check out his Discord group as well. He is an old school RuneScape flipper and makes some great content with his YouTube partner, so you can, all of his information is in our Discord group as well. And boom, we got that Sanguesti staff in here as well. See, as soon as you start talking positively, like, you just get a Sanguesti staff in your inventory, and that's all you need, man. That is all you freaking need. We're going to go a little bit under the previous one. We might be able to get more profit on it, but, oh my, what is going on? What is going on? I'm sorry if your ears just got ruptured, but this is insanity, dude. What is happening? We can probably get more profit on these. Like, I basically instantly sold, so I'm assuming we can get more profit on these, man. We should try to sell the next one for even more. It was dumb of me not to think of that originally. This has been insane, dude. This has been insane. We're also going to check the Guardian Boots as well. I know these are typically a slower flip, but we want to make sure, again, we're staying competitive. Yeah, so Rage Virus, it was in reference to the Sanguesi staff. Now, if you do flip the Sanguesi staffs actively, I personally have found the trades have been a lot quicker. You know, usually I'm sitting on the Sanguesi staff for maybe, I don't know, a couple, let's see, maybe 10 minutes before I get one is typically how long I wait. But hey, it's a Friday night. I guess things are buying and selling really quickly, and we can't really complain about that. And we also have these Armadillo helmets ready to go. If they do sell for the original margin, we're going to walk away with about 100k because of the margin check on the original one. We'll be patient with the Sang staff though. Let's maybe try knocking down the listing actually. I'm not entirely sure if we want to do that, but we'll see. We'll keep an eye on it. We'll stay tuned. But guys, I mean, incredible live stream that you guys wandered onto today, so thank you guys for all the support this whole time. I really appreciate it, and you guys are catching one of the best live streams we've ever had, so take a seat and sit back, kick back, and enjoy the flipping, man. Now, I do want to get another Sang staff flipped before we try the Dragon Claws, but anyway. Let's actually try to get these Guardian Boots off as well while we have an open slot. Excuse me. Alright. And the Uncharged Toxic Trident, it just has not moved a lot. I wouldn't be surprised if we're having some competition on that. Not a big deal, though. Bank is made. Bank is made, man. I'd like to see if we can get a little bit more profit out of the end of this here.
Now, a few things to note with extensions: they're very fun, they're convenient, but they are terrible for security, they're terrible for privacy, and they slow your web browser down. So I strongly recommend that you remove as many extensions as possible.
Wait, what is this video? Oh, there was a video in the background. Wait, there was a video playing for a while, man. I'm sorry about that. I think I I accidentally played a video. Mage was right, dude. Oh my god. How embarrassing is that? Anyway, you were right, dude. Anyway, we actually are going to knock up the listing anyway. Again, on live stream, got to be a little bit competitive with it. And we're not going to do it too much, so. I wonder how long that video was going. I wonder if it was a video before or not. Anyway, I don't know. So you're watching flipping guides while streaming flipping guides. Busted. No, I was actually trying to fix a setting on my Chrome browser that was affecting some of my searching. So I did fix it, but yeah. I can't believe that you were right that whole time. I hate myself, dude. Yo, where's the saying staff at, man? Come back to us. 10 minutes? Okay. I mean, 10 minutes, not too bad. And it's not super loud either, so hopefully it's not too noticeable. Hey, this is a live stream, you know, mistakes happen, bro, okay? You should have yelled at me a bit more. And we got that Toxic Trident off as well. And since, you know, Mage Mize keeps clapping up about the, what is it? The Necklaces of Anguish, let's go ahead and flip a few of those as well. And boys, you're not going to believe it, but I do have to go back and get some more water as well. That's how much water I've been drinking this stream. Holy cow, what a margin on that. So give me 1 second here. I'm just going to fill up my glass of water, and we will be back in literally 1 second. We're back, boys. We're back. Any Pog champs in the chat, boys? Come on. Give up the Pog champ for these profits today, man. This is just crazy. We are at the 2-hour mark. We are currently sitting at a 5.5 million GP profit today, guys. All thanks to you guys supporting the stream today. Decided to stream a little bit longer today than we typically do, so I do appreciate everyone stopping by, and drop a like if you enjoy. It really means a lot. Whatever happens in the live stream stays in the live stream, coming from Rage Virus. Yeah, hey. No secrets outside of the stream, boys. Come on. Not like it's a public stream or anything like that. Oh, Rage Virus. I also did want to ask you, where did you get your icon or like your avatar picture for your channel? Because it honestly looks really, really good, and like it clearly a professional made that. So I just wanted to give you a little shout out for that, because it does look really good. I got my logo from like it was like on Fiverr, and I paid someone like $5 to make it, and for $5 I think my avatar came out pretty well, so can't really complain about that. We will sit on the Sanguesti staff for a little bit longer, and then I'll pull some items back and see if we can actually try to get these Dragon Claws going as well. Now, we're going to turn around and sell the Armadillo helmets for a little bit lower, since we haven't gotten any of those off yet, and they are a fairly high traded item. 5,550,000, well, we can do like 534, yeah, that's kind of low, but yeah, we'll try to get it off anyway, man. We got a lot of these Guardian boots. They're moving kind of slowly. The Armadillo helmets haven't sold off yet as well. I don't know why they're taking so long. Typically, they don't take this long. But anyway, I guess things are slowing down a little bit as we get later into the night. So, again, not a big deal. We just have to be patient with things and sit on things a little bit longer. I'm just sitting right on those necklaces, man. Come on. Come to Poppy. Alright, we might, okay. As a last-ditch effort on the Sanguesti staff, I do assume that it did go up in price a little bit. We are going to knock up our offer to 130. We'll do like 450, and we're just going to let it sit for a little bit. We're not going to let it sit for too long. Just going to see if we can get another one. And if we do get one, we're going to try to list it for probably 131 mil and see if we can get it off for around there. We'll give it like, okay, I don't know if that's good or bad. I really don't know if that's good or bad. We'll do 925. Okay, not 131. 130, 925. That came in pretty quick, so it is a little bit concerning. And we'll do 130. We'll do 915. We'll go a little bit lower. Like, that's above our original margin, but it's still a little bit lower than what we did previously. 84 million. Oh, let's do the Aram's robe skirts. We can try those. See, it's such a weird thing because I'm trying to be patient with this. Okay, there's absolutely no margin on the Aram's robe skirt. We'll do the Aram's robe top next. Just check to see if we can find a good margin on that. It's interesting because I don't want to sit on the Sang staff for too long, but at the same time, I know it does take a little bit of time occasionally to buy and sell. So let's not try to rush it, but also at the same time, try to make some profit on it. I think we're holding a decent margin on the robe tops as well, so we'll try and hit that here too. Yeah, like 20k, very nice. Okay, maybe we'll go a little bit lower, just a little bit. We bought in for too high, boys. Should have been patient. I'd be happy with that, though. And those anguishes. That was a really good margin. Shout out to Mage Mize for that. That was a great call out. 110 million GP. Let me think. Armadillo. We could try the Armadillo chain skirt, but I don't know if we want to go ahead and do that quite yet. Let me think about that one. 5.9 mil in profit. Absolutely insane. Let's try the Dragon Darts. I know we've checked them a few times, but we haven't had great luck with them yet. So I'm gonna keep checking them, see if we can get a few bought and sold here. I mean, the margin's holding. Like, it's a pretty good margin. We haven't been able to get it, though. It's been competitive when we've tried to get it, but if we left it the whole time, then we would have been able to buy them, so a little bit unfortunate on that. And those Darox armor sets selling off very nicely. $84 million GP left. We'll do the Amulet crystal again. That was another item that we were not able to see a good margin on earlier, but it is a good high volume item that I would like to hit as well. So we'll make sure and see if we can get a few of these going. Amulet crystal at a 4 GP margin is not what I really like to see. I'm hoping for a little bit more when I flip those. So I'm gonna try and do something else instead. We did the torturers, we did the bludgeons, we've done a few of the staves here, even the Sanguesti we're doing, so that's rare. I rarely flip the Sanguesti on live stream, so you guys are lucky we did that today. Let's try and do, I'm trying to think of like mid-level PVM items that we can go ahead and try, but anyway. You know, there's some Armadillo stuff we could try to do. It wouldn't really be my preference to go that way, but let me think. I'm like running out of ideas. This is pretty rare on live stream that I can't think of anything to flip. Air orbs. We could. Oh, the fire orbs, because we didn't do the fire orbs yet. We also could do the Dragonfire wards as well, but maybe we're not going to do that. 9 GP margin on the fire orbs. We're going to cut that down to an 8 GP margin. We'll go ahead and buy and sell a few of those. The limit is 10,000 every 4 hours on those, the same as the air orbs. I really want to get the Sang Staff off. I thought it would be gone by now. We'll go 5k under what we bought for. We do need to get this off our hands. Again, you don't want to sit on items like this for too long, especially like if you think it might be going down in price. So again, patience is key. That is true. But again, I do want to clear it up. I want to make sure we can flip some more expensive items as well. It's like a hard balance to find, because you know we did flip 2 of them pretty well, 3 of them actually pretty successfully. So I want to make sure we're not jumping the gun too soon on them. Actually, we're going to go even lower. We're going to go 133.95, and then we're not going to touch it. We'll give a little bit of profit back to the exchange. No big deal. I hope you guys are enjoying this session today, because this has been absolutely wild so far. Again, drop a like if you're enjoying it. We've just had crazy donations. We've had crazy flips going on, and we're already at the 6 mil mark. And it's, what is it, 2 hours, 10 minutes? And we're at the 6 mil profit. That is pretty solid. It's hard to flip on stream sometimes too, because normally I would just like walk away from the Sanguesti staff at this point, and like, yes, I would leave the listing in, but I'd walk away from my computer, try to do something else. Okay, so we did actually end up getting the staff off. We did take, what was that, like a, let me see here, like a 40k deduction on the original margin on that. A little bit more actually. We took about 55k. A loss, which is not a big deal at all. We still got 4 of them bought and sold for 386k in profit. I thought we would be able to get a little bit more than that, and actually we might be able to scalp a cheap one here. We could do it if you want. Now we could go ahead and do the Dragon Claws instead. What I'm thinking is we'll go try and flip some Dragon Claws next, and maybe we can rotate back to the Sanguesti staff afterwards and see if we can get a cheap one of those. I do think it's going down in price though, so that might show some opportunity to try to pick up a cheap one before the end of the live stream here. Decent margin holding on the Dragon Claws though, so definitely want to go ahead and try to flip a few of these. I think we can only do 3 of them at a time, unfortunately, but anyway. These Guardian Boots are still struggling as well. I want to make sure we knock those up a tiny bit more. I don't want to go up any higher in price besides the original buy price. We'll do 6 of those as well. And all of these magic logs, we're going to turn around and sell them for 977. Hopefully they do actually end up selling. And they basically instant sold, so we're actually going to knock those back and try to sell them for a bit higher. It feels bad, man. We got knocked under the 6 mil profit again. So we can actually probably sell these for 979. It's probably going to be good. Oh yeah, everything's moving now too, so that is good to see. See, I get nervous when I sit here for too long and nothing is buying and selling. Like, I get anxiety. Like, I need to adjust prices and things like that. So, anyway. We do have 30 of the fire orbs here, so we'll sit and wait for those. The dragon darts, they've taken a long time, so actually we're going to knock the magic logs down to 978. I think that'll be a good listing. Again, the original ones did sell pretty quickly that we put up there, so that does make me think that we can get a good margin on them. The fire orbs are buying as well, although it is a little bit slow. We're going to turn around and sell the Aram's Rubtops as well. We're going to start cutting back on a few of these flips here. Not for any particular reason besides just, you know, making sure we can buy and sell things here at a reasonable speed and stay competitive again with our price listings. It's important that you're not letting any items sit longer than you think they should, just because this is a competitive environment. People are buying and selling, flipping items all the time. You want to make sure you have an accurate price listing when you are trying to buy and sell some items on the Grand Exchange. I don't know why this client thinks that the Sanguesti staff was the most common flip that we did, because that definitely was not the case. Let's see. Most commonly flipped item determined by the item with the most flips completed. Does not count margin checks. See? I don't think that's... There's plenty of other items we flip more than Sanguesti staff, but anyway. If you guys have been enjoying this live stream, please leave a like. It really does help me out a lot. Subscribe if you want more content like this. I'm always bringing flipping content and flipping live streams to the channel for you guys to enjoy. So hopefully you do enjoy it. And yeah, we're just sitting back, kicking back, getting some profit here today. Again, roller coaster of a stream today. And it's just been a great time with some great people tuning in. And you guys make it all the better. So thank you guys for stopping by today. And we'll get this dragon, or abyssal dagger. I was about to say dragon dagger. It's a little bit bigger than a dragon dagger there, but we're going to turn around and try to get that sold. Manthan Modi says, just subbed. Thank you, bro. Thanks for subbing. I'm sad it took this long. You've been here for so long in the stream, and to hear you just subscribe now is actually shocking. I thought you probably subscribed earlier, but no worries either way, man. Thank you for joining us. I don't know if you have Discord as well, but we'd love to have you in the Discord group. We talk about flipping tips and strategies in there, and for new flippers, the Discord group is amazing. So I wouldn't steer you in the wrong way. I'm not really just trying to promote my Discord. Like, it really is a great Discord, and I would love if you joined it. Liam Sweeney coming in with a great question, excuse me. And Liam, I don't know if I've seen you around here today, so thank you for stopping by. And he's saying, do you ever flip Dragonfire wards, and are they any good? Here's my opinion on the Dragonfire wards. So they are a great item to flip, but they are a very slow item to flip. I typically find them to be a lot slower than most items I try on the Grand Exchange. Especially PVM items, they're on the slower end. So they hold great margins, but they flip slowly. They are a perfect item for overnight flipping, and I highly recommend trying them overnight as long as you can afford it. The Dragonfire Shields, on the other hand, that is not an item we flipped today, and we definitely should check that out. It's a pretty cheap item to flip too, so I really don't mind trying to get a few of these. Manthan Modi says, already in there, that's how I got here. Well, welcome, dude. Appreciate it. Welcome to the sub team. Team sub. I just clicked those Dragonfire wards like a million times. Let's see if we can get those going. And we're actually going to knock down the Dragon Claws just a tiny bit. We've kind of been stuck at this 5.9 6 mil mark here for a little bit. We did get over the 6 mil mark, but then we did come back slightly. So I'm hoping we can easily get over this 6 mil mark again. It shouldn't be too hard to do. These Guardian Boots are looking promising, and the Dragon Claws will easily take us there as well. So we just have to have a little bit of patience. This stream has been weird because earlier we had some patience, then later we didn't have some patience, then we had more patience. I don't really know what's going on, but all I know is that this has been a crazy stream. This goes down in, like, literally Syratube flipping history, man. This has been one of the wildest streams we've ever had. Like, everything in here has been wild. The flipping has been wild. The margins have been wild. The live chat has been wild. So, thank you guys for tuning in today. Liam Sweeney says, perfect, thanks for the tip. No worries, man, I'm in the Discord already. Always watching the streams, but usually after they've been live. Currently 1:22 a.m. and chilling. Wow, that is late. So I appreciate you grinding that out, man, and stopping by like that late in the day. It just means you must enjoy the content. So I appreciate that, and I'm glad you could catch us live. If you just tuned in, Liam, I seriously highly recommend you go back and watch the rest of this stream, because this stream was actually insane. Like, this stream was one of the best streams we've ever had. As far as profit goes, as far as the live chat goes, like, this has been nutty. So I highly recommend you go back and watch it. And I'm not just saying that, like, it definitely was a great stream. 3:23 a.m. here, rip. Yeah, and Mage Mice also says this stream has been bonkers. Thanks for vouching for me as we hit the 6 mil mark here again, guys. That's honestly amazing. Let's go back and flip a few more of these Dragon Claws. We're actually going to go a little bit under our original listing. See if we can get a few for a bit cheaper. That way, when we go to sell them, we're making around the original margin that we had. Also, we're going to turn around and sell the Guardian Boots. We'll get those going as well. We will be wrapping up the stream here in a short bit. Not right away here, but soon, because I am starving. I didn't really have lunch today, and I should have already had dinner, so I am a little bit hungry. Do apologize, though, for that. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go out and get some nice pizza, because I think this stream has been insane, and I deserve a pizza. Do you guys think I deserve a pizza? Like, come on. This has been crazy. Also, we've been sitting on these Dragon Bolts for a long time. I probably should have sold those earlier, but now it looks like the margin's a bit better, so can't complain too much. Classic night owling. Sometimes when you're grinding on RuneScape and you're just staying up so late, like, you're like, honestly, you grind for so long that you consider to yourself, should I even go to bed? Like, I'm only gonna get 2 hours of sleep. Like, should I just stay up? Mage Mai says Zazima's dollars straight to the pizzeria. I mean, I do have some food here I can cook as well, but there's a pretty cheap pizza spot near me, and they have good pizza, and they're not closed yet, so that's important. But at the same time, like, if I tried to cook some food right now, it's so late already. Like, yeah, anyway. Let's see. I'm actually going to cut that there. We're actually going to turn around and put our selling offers in for today. Let's see. 2,858. We'll turn around and put that in. Let that do its thing. We're also going to turn around on the fire orbs as well. We were originally checking that margin. It was buying for 1,200 and selling for 1,210, I believe. So we're going to go, again, one underneath that. Actually, it was buying for 1,200 and, or excuse me, selling for 1,209. So we're going to go to 1,208. And we're going to leave these Dragonfire Shields in. We're going to leave these Magic Logs in. Everything else is going to be left in, besides a quick price adjustment on the Aram tops. 2939995. We'll let those do their things as well. Guys, we're going to be wrapping up the stream here today. Before we do, though, Liam Sweeney says, I can tell it's going to be a good one to watch back from that profit. Great to see some flips live. Definitely enjoy the content, man. Keep it up. Really do appreciate that, Liam. It really means a lot. But guys, it has been an absolute whirlwind of a stream today. I'm getting a little tired, a little bit hungry, so we're going to be calling it there. We're walking away from the stream today with 6.196. It's changing as we are doing the outro in profit today. So about 6.2 mil in 2 hours and 24 minutes. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. Like, this has been an insanely fun stream. I'm so happy that you guys were here to catch it live. And for those of you watching on the VOD as well, if you stuck to the end on the VOD, you are a true legend. So you definitely deserve some extra profit coming your way. Hopefully the Grand Exchange treats you nicely. Thank you guys for tuning in again today. Drop a like if you did enjoy it. Join us on Discord. If you're not with us on Discord, you're missing out on all these great flips that we have. So I highly recommend you join us there. Anyway, thank you all so much, and I'll see you all next time.